is in the spotlight. When the journalists attended this open day, they wished to know more about Guangdong. Guangdong has been the main driver of China's economy in the past several decades. How is Guangdong economy? Let's hear scholars' views.
This is my first time in Shenzhen, which is, I have to say, a very novel experience because I'm impressed at everything that I have seen so far. Dynamic, very international, and seeking to connect with the world. For me, it's a very interesting experience, and I'm very well impressed by the search for excellence and the search for international connection, the dynamism, the role that Shenzhen plays in global innovation, the several companies that operate here, both in the digital space and also in energy transition, manufacturing. It's truly impressive, and I think it's only going to grow more and more. As China connects more globally. I think there's a lot of space in the digital area where China can be even more present. China is already a big player in manufacturing, in logistics services, but I think in the digital space, China can be much more present internationally than it is today.
广东啊，真是经济大省。它是在这个改革开放初期，这个一直到现在，一直在我们国家都是名列前茅。粤港澳大湾区呢，是用广东一个省加香港加澳门，然后呢，占到了我们中国 GDP 的10%几啊。那我觉得这个对中国经济是至关重要的。那所以呢，这个香港的优势、澳门的优势，叠加广东的优势啊，我觉得粤港澳大湾区呢，将是我们国家这个创新的高地、开放的高地，特别是制度性创新的高地。我觉得，所以广东呢，我觉得它这个经济充满了活力。广东的这种创新的这种先发优势啊，现在实际上已经在中国也是我们中国经济发展的强大引擎，也是新质生产力的重要的表现。
Well, it was a combination of seeing how well and how ordered and beautiful the city is, both in terms of its modern facilities, the modern skyscrapers, at the same time, the beauty of Guangzhou as a city of flowers, environmentally, the clean beauty of the city and the surrounding area of natural beauty and development is a model that impresses whoever would come. And I understand, in my view, why the Chinese people will be and are so proud of what has already been achieved. I saw the beauty and the population meeting at least smiling faces and people who were doing all kinds of tourist events. We took a boat trip, which through the river there, which was in the evening, and it was with the lights, an awesome experience that I will always remember and cherish. So I can only praise the way things have gone forward in Guangdong, and I enjoyed naturally.
Well, I think Guangdong is an amazing place, but I want to push back a little bit about the word talent. I mean, I know talent here is usually used. It often means somebody that graduated from a top tier university with a PhD in something or other. There's a lot of other kind of talent. It's guys that went out and built little factories, innovated, very fast change, highly competitive market. And I think what's really crucial about Guangdong and some of the other Zhejiang and have a similar kind of situation is how fast they changed and how they integrated thinking about the technology with manufacturing. I think if there was this crazy idea in US business cycles. You don't have to manufacture anything. We just think up the ideas and we hire somebody else to do it. After a little while, you really don't know how to do anything. And what's so nice about Guangdong is they know how to do stuff. So I expect to see a lot of interesting stuff coming out of Guangdong.
广东是咱们第一外贸大省，广东一个省的外贸额要占到全国的1/4。那么全世界外贸规模最大的城市，领军城市也是在咱们广东。所以呢，从这个角度上来讲呢，在中国从贸易大国走向贸易强国的过程当中，广东呢要发挥领军省份的作用，要发挥先行示范的作用。这就需要呢咱们广东下一步用好广东自贸试验区3个平台，还有呢在这个过程当中呢落实好去全面经济合作伙伴协议 RCEP 20个章节的规则内容，同时呢要对全面进步的跨太平洋经济的合作伙伴协议 CPTPP 30个章节的规则和内容，对于 DEPA 数字经济伙伴协议的这些规则，广东呢要大胆的试，要大胆的闯，那么为国家呢就是制度性开放和建设贸易强国做出应有的贡献。
广东作为一个外贸大省来讲呢，第一个任务就是怎么能够稳住美国市场、欧洲市场、日本市场、韩国市场。我觉得这个是最重要的。我总是会说一句话，叫做有好顾客才有好企业，有好市场才有高质量发展。我个人认为广东的2024年的经济增长率应该是超过6%左右吧，而且我相信广东呢，也就是它的经济增长率应该是回归它的潜在 GDP 的水平吧，就是把这个能做到的事儿充分的这个全面的把它做到，是吧？也就是正常化，然后真正走向高质量发展。我觉得这是对广东最大的期待吧。就是08年那场金融危机腾笼换鸟，转型升级，广东是交了一个非常非常好的答卷。说这次今年呢，我也相信广东能够交出一个高质量发展是硬道理的这个好的答卷。
What's happened basically now is the Chinese that went abroad to foreign universities. The trend now is instead of staying, more are coming back than are staying abroad. And they're doing that because where China is in its history is so inspiring and offers so many opportunities. So the Chinese government has taken advantage of that. So you have a tremendous capturing of intellectual capital. In addition, you have Eric Smith, who was the head of Google and advises the U.S. government, said it's hard for Europe and America to compete with China in high tech because, quote, there are just too many smart people in China. So what's going on in the Greater Bay Area is an example of how China is creating something that is far more powerful than Silicon Valley or the other centers for venture capital, which takes advantage of the government's ability to do long-term economic planning and takes advantage of the tremendous intelligence in the 1.4 billion Chinese, which are about 18% of the world population, and the huge market that China has.
Clearly, scholars from home and abroad are confident in Guangdong's economy. We wish Guangdong a brighter future.